There it is. This is bad news. My God.
Falling out right now.
Anything could happen. Get on! Wow. I'll watch the video later. Ain't dry mopping this. Okay, friends. Joey Only Caribbean Weather Dude YouTube channel here. Welcome back, and let's have a little recap of what's happened during this severe weather outbreak. Look at some of the videos that are out there, and talk about some of the stories. Just get a little bit of a general overview as to what we were seeing. So we had the underside of the low yesterday brought hurricane force winds down into Texas and through Oklahoma. Started a whole bunch of wildfires and started a dust storm. Created pileups on the highways. Then those storms moved across further, started firing up in Iowa and all points south of, had tornado warnings going down the line towards Mississippi last night, Missouri. Many tornadoes, trailer parks hit, a couple towns hit dead on, deaths and casualties in the dozens so far. The last I heard was 18 confirmed, but that number's going to go up. We still have this one on the ground right now. It's gone past now, but it looks like this town, Maplesville, has been hit probably dead on by a potentially destructive situation, PDS tornado. So it's still going on, but it's calmed down a little bit now. There's only a couple tornado warnings on the go. Last night there was at 1.6 solid, strong tornadoes on the ground at one time. So terrifying stuff, very terrifying stuff. And we may see a repeat round of this next week still yet. Seemed like yesterday stole the show a little bit more, you know, like we expected today to be the day. And it was. I mean, there was a lot of tornadoes today. But I think yesterday overproduced and maybe stole a little bit out of the environment and helped maybe make today calmer. Unfortunately, though, last night overproducing means that tornadoes were going through the night. People were getting hit by nocturnal tornadoes in the dark of the night. Terrible, terrible stuff, right? So we have this video to start with from Texas. Let's just go through a couple videos now and see what we got here. This video in Texas where winds are hurricane force outside Amarillo. Vehicles piled up, smashed up, being covered in dust. This is wild. That's like out of the Great Depression. This is dirty 30 stuff. 96 miles out of Amarillo, outside Plainview, Texas. You can't see much of the plains at all right now. Trucks smashed up, bashed. People still trying to drive through this dust storm, and that's what happened to them. Some more out of Amarillo. There it goes. One truck down. Another transport over. Wind just catching them, flipping them right on their sides, and they just keep sliding. Look at that. Unbelievable. Oh, man. That would be pretty scary to be in a transport truck when it just decides to flip on its side. Here goes Dios. And he recovers. These guys trying to take their trailer off quickly. And as soon as they do, that's enough for the trailer to go. There it goes. Here's this guy. Is he going to hold it? Is he going to hold it? Is he going to hold it? He fucking holds on. There's all kinds of this. Here's meteorologist Eric Graves. I don't know if my face is in the way. Sorry. This high-end EF3 to EF4 cell tower is extremely hard to take down. This tower twisted and wrapped around itself. Several homes were taken to slab in this area as well early this morning. Man, this is ridiculous, ridiculous tornado damage. My God. Here's some draw-dropping footage that's posted on AccuWeather following the storm that hit Tylertown, Missouri. The extensive damage in behind. This is terrible. Brendan Clement, WX Storm chasing in today, looking at the damage. A lot of this going on. That's people's lives, people's homes. Look at those trees just snapped right off. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Incredible damage to that house, but the house still stands. Look at the snapped trees. Wow. Oh my, that is one powerful tornado. Here's some more examples from live storm chasers. You can subscribe to them on both YouTube and Facebook. I have in both places, promoting them right now. Here's that same Tylertown, same tornado that hit that place. This video is from some residents. They're in their house and this is going by. You need to get underground, is what I thought when I first saw this video. They got lucky. They got sideswiped. The house is fine. Get away from the walls, man. I mean, it's really great footage, but it's really dangerous what they're doing. But there, it's gone. They got lucky. Just some downdrafts and vortice blasts. But look at the trees there. Holy. Found him, Brandon said. Oh, Waldo. Yeah, Brandon's found Waldo. Brandon, how good job on finding Waldo. We've been wondering where Waldo is all this time, and after 30 years of wondering, we finally have an answer. Waldo is near Birmingham, Alabama. More videos from live storm chasers. Again, just videos that people sent in. This isn't their chases. That's a terrifying sound. Look at the power flashes. That is a tornado on the ground. Oh, spooky. Spooky. Taylorsville that got hit twice. 2 tornadoes went through Taylorsville today. Totally unbelievable. Reed Timmer was on this one too, I'm pretty sure. Randy Hicks and Bryant Burrow just intercepted this one in Taylorsville, so this is more of that same tornado in Taylorsville.
I'm going to try not to have to run, but I do have to run. We'll be able to run. I think it's going to go.
They got some kind of a probe launched out there.
But it's coming right on us. Yeah, I think we're going to have to run. Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's moving. That means it's coming towards you. A little bit of a motion. Oh, there you go. It's going to move a little bit to your right, actually, guys. Yeah, you can see the motion right there on the edge of that tornado. How it was. Here they go. They're still getting out of the way. Smart enough. They're definitely in a position where flying debris and bullshit could be landing on them. Then live storm chasers were live, catching some of the fires in Oklahoma yesterday. Support them. Please consider supporting their work at buymeacoffee.com live storm chasers. Unfortunately, Facebook refuses to fix creator features that help fix their budget. So these are guys that you should be supporting if you care about American storm chasing. And I do, even though it's not where I'm from. I care about storm chasers in general, and they're the ones right now who are thrust into the battle. When it's our turn... And I think, although those fires were still continuing today and maintaining today, that quite a few of them have been, they're being actioned, they're being coordinated upon, and I think containment on a lot of them tonight is the idea. I got firms up right here from NASA, so we can have a look, actually, at what we saw for fires through those regions yesterday, and it's fairly interesting. I mean, a little bit early for storm season, I guess, for fire season, I guess. But not necessarily. It's very dry down there, very dry. Obviously, by the dust blowing, you can tell how dry it was. So we got, looks like this fire in Amarillo. Near Amarillo, I should say. I mean, that's a long ways away. But some of these you can see have been, for 2 days, you can see some of their progress today. Quite a few of these in around Stillwater. I think that's where that last video just was from. So quite a few fires. I think I saw... someone report that there was 100 different fires going on yesterday. And not all these dots are necessarily fires. They're heat signatures that showed up. But when you see a bunch of them in a cluster, that's probably a fire. Yeah, I know. Let's see like a fairly green belt there as well, right? That's where the Canadian River goes. So El Reno, we've seen some pretty big wildfires there before. In fact, I imagine some of the scarring and coloring in the land is somewhat... It's probably still fire damage. And we remember this was a large fire that went through this whole area last year. And yeah, you can see, look how green it is here and look how burnt up and crisp it still is in those areas. So that does give you the impression that that is still, long way from recovering from those fires. Was it 2 years ago? I think it was, something to that matter. Anyways, just to give you a sense of how historic this tornado outbreak has been, we even have it on Wikipedia already. A significant and deadly outbreak is currently going on in Midwestern and Southern United States, with more severe weather possible on the East Coast on March 16th. Hit the cities of Rolla and Hartville in southern Missouri and other communities in northern Arkansas on March 14th. Other tornadoes have occurred in a long track wedge tornado track through southern Missouri, prompted issuance of a tornado emergency for Van Buren and Fremont. A tornado struck Villa Ridge, Missouri. That was a mobile park. and moved into the greater St. Louis area. A strong tornado struck the community of Franklin, Arkansas. Tornado reportedly killed 3 people after ripping through a trailer park near Poplar Bluff, Missouri, just after midnight on March 15th. Another early morning tornado caused significant damage in Elliott, Mississippi. Overall, 31 people now are known to have died, including 11 in Missouri, 4 in Texas, 3 each in Arkansas and Missouri. Some of those in Texas may be from car accidents and things like that, things related to other weather events that associate with the system. Nonetheless, maybe not. I don't know. I'm just guessing. In the late morning of March 15th, the PDS tornado watch was placed over parts of Louisiana near the All Mississippi as a tornado outbreak featuring significant tornadoes, some of which could be long track, potentially damaging. So near the afternoon, tornado emergency was issued for areas of Walhall County, Mississippi, as a large wedge tornado moved through it. Another tornado emergency was issued for Bassfield, Mississippi area shortly thereafter. Yeah, so we have 33 plus. So different reports here because it says 33 fatalities, 31 fatalities. I said back here, and here it's not 18 plus 13 non-tornadic. So altogether from this storm systems. Okay, so now we got some clarification there. And we did have flash flood warnings and things like that going on near Nashville. I saw there today. I think the maximum rating so far is EF3, but 13 have been confirmed, 49 plus reported. So we'll get confirmation, I'm sure, on a lot of those tornadoes. The National Weather Service has actually been really killing it. And I know people have been trying to say, like, well, this is why you support the National Weather Service, as if the deaths and casualties are because of people weren't getting warnings. That's not been the case. I've been watching the whole time, and I'm not saying they aren't under pressure and that things aren't been difficult for them, of course. But yeah, like I think they've been absolutely killing it, considering how crazy, how many things were going on simultaneously. So we have at least some of these preliminary reports from southern Missouri, Ozark County, Howell, Oregon, Shannon County, Carter County, Reynolds, Iron. 3 deaths, a long, large track wedge tornado that went through southern Missouri, hitting communities of Bakersfield and South Fork. In Bakersfield, 3 were killed and 1 person injured. Power flashes, large debris signature, and significant damage were observed by storm chasers. A PDS tornado warning and later a tornado emergency was issued for the area as it moved through Van Buren and Fremont, causing catastrophic damage. Oh, wow. Peak winds of 230 kilometer an hour, EF3 rating. One in the greater St. Louis area, large PDS warned tornado caused significant damage to the south side of St. Louis metropolitan area. This may have been the same tornado that went through Rolla, Missouri. Another one that we don't have details on yet, northern Arkansas, PDS warned tornado moved through northern Arkansas, moving through communities of Cherokee Village and Franklin. That's right, there's a town called Pocahontas or somewhere that got hit pretty hard. High EF3 tornado was confirmed near Cave City. We don't have much information still yet. These are just what's on, incredibly on Wikipedia already. Good for everybody for being on top of this. Poplar Bluff, 3 deaths from a low-end EF3. EF2 damage surveyed by National Weather Service St. Louis, El Montevilla Ridge. We got an EF1 Mecca. The tornado began west of Mecca, causing sporadic damage in rural wood and farmland. Later completely destroyed a small garage and mostly destroyed a 150-year-old barn. Continued to cause tree and pole damage and building damage before moving into rural farmland and dissipating. An EF2 near Morse Mill to Otto. At least EF2 damage surveyed so far. And we don't have a lot of details on ones today. EF1 near East Fork White River in Pike County. Luguti, skipping northeast into Davies County. A farm sustained the most significant damage of the tornado with winds around 160 kilometers an hour, damaging metal outbuildings, throwing a 2x4 through the windshield of a semi-truck. Destroyed and tearing apart a shed, 2 metal barn grain bins, two grain bins, throwing their debris at least a mile northeast. Oh, that's going to be stronger than EF1, I would think. We'll find once the damage assessment's done. There's going to be a lot of damage assessment to be done. EF1 by Brownstown ripped the roof off of manufacturing. So we have a bunch of these other ones. 3 deaths in Tylertown, 3 deaths. Large, potentially violent tornado impacted Tylertown. A tornado emergency was declared for the town. Mesoscale discussion was issued with radar-indicated winds potentially exceeding 282 kilometers an hour. Wow. Rain-wrapped multi-vortex hit Taylorstown, causing significant damage, possibly moving to Bay Springs. This may have been the same one that passed on hot coffee. Okay. Then, of course, we had the non-tornadic effects. California, Minnesota, freezing, record-breaking high temperatures of one day, then blizzard conditions the next, fire weather and dust storms, which we already talked about. Really incredible situation, the whole storm. And the Tylertown, Bassfield, Mississippi one, this is one that I was watching today and reporting on. Earlier, the powerful wedge tornado struck southeastern Mississippi, primarily impacting Pike and Walthall counties. The tornado formed as part of a larger severe weather system monitored by the Storm Prediction Center. Oh, wow, yeah, radar observations detected a rapidly intensifying circulation. Radar data showed rotation speeds ahead of 60 knots, with brief periods surpassing 90 knots. Additionally, the tornado debris signature was detected at altitudes over 25,000 feet, providing strong evidence of significant tornadoes. So this is all still being looked at, and I think tomorrow there'll be more on it. Tomorrow people will have a better idea. I'm just trying my best to kind of give you an overall synopsis of the tornado outbreak so far tonight. Hit like, share, subscribe. Keep on coming on back, everybody. I told you what happened, and so did a lot of other weather people. Everybody who understands what weather maps mean and weather models mean knew that this was going to be a historic situation, and it truly was. And we're really sorry for all the victims and all the families. I hope recovery can get underway soon, and that hope you can mourn your losses as a community somehow all together. It's a terribly tragic and awful day, and my heart's with you. Okay, everyone, bye for now.